Hey Earth Signs, it's Rose with the Budding Intuitive. Thanks for being here. It's been a while, but I'm glad to be back. I'm pulling some cards to talk about August for the Earth signs, so Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. I pre-pulled some archetypal cards for the month of August, so let's take a look at what showed up. They all showed up in the upright. And you've got child, nature, and the light attributes I see. Look at the light attributes when it's in the upright. Friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So you are deeply connected to the animal world, and you probably have maybe psychic. What's the word I'm looking for? Communication. You probably have communication with animals on that base level. Maybe you talk to animals, they talk to you. I know birds always communicate with me about different things. You also are in the energy of the priest. No, it's not saying you're a priest. This is an archetype. If you're not sure what that is, just take a quick Google and look at the definition. It's just the energy that you are presenting in this month. It's not always there. It's in and out, it ebbs and flows. So right now it's facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Ooh. So through the communications with the animal world, this is interesting already. I'm like getting fast. I didn't even pre-read these before I got started. So let's take a look at the Destroyer card. So you got the Destroyer card too. Releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. Look at it, it's a volcano. This is another card of transformation. And if you have any air in your chart, say maybe your rising, your moon, or your Venus, maybe even your Mars, you might want to look at the air sign reading, the air signs. So you're very spiritually connected. You may be some kind of spiritual guide that helps people in their transformation. Well, this is a similar message to the air signs. A little different, but similar. It's about helping. So here's the difference. The air signs was more about self-transformation. This is one of helping others transform. This is very shamanic in nature. So you may be a shaman, right? You may not even know it, right? Don't let the word scare you, right? I want to pull 3 oracle, wisdom of the oracle cards, just to get a feel for just a more higher spiritual oracle message around this. So I think this is you helping others. Help others. What is the word? I don't want to keep saying transformation, but you help people do their shadow work. You help people see the light. You help people. There's a phrase I'm trying to grab. There's something that's trying to come up in me. It's like the tower energy of the tarot. It's like we have to like knock down a structure that's abandoned and it's just falling down and falling apart so that we can build it up. It's almost like that Phoenix rising energy too. So you guide people. You guide people through this destruction. Because we have to destroy what no longer serves us so that we can move forward. We've got to destroy the fears, the limiting beliefs, which are fears, the behavioral patterns like self-loathing, self-worth issues, all kinds of things that need to be let go of and addressed. Wow, powerful message already, Earth signs. All right, so let's see what we got here. We have got peace, the 23. Now 23, 2 and 3 is 5, so 5s are about change and challenge. You got another 5. Wow, you're going through a lot of no place like home card. Are you not at peace in your home or in your own skin right now? What's that about? What's that about, my earth signs? And wow, oh my gosh, I love synchronicity. This is a 5. When you add, in numerology, when you add the numbers together, you add the numbers together. This is a 5. 2 and 3 is 5. 5 and 0 is 5. 4 and 1 is 5. You are going through lots of change and challenge right now. It looks like it may have to do with your home space or what feels like home to you. It doesn't have to be a physical home, but it could be, because look at that home. And soulmates. I might have to get a clarifier on that. Soulmates, that's the card of, so soulmates they come into your life. They can be somebody who comes in quickly and leaves quickly, or they can come in, stay for a while, and then leave. And I'm being guided to look at what's above it. So either some soulmate is coming in to teach you something, or you're coming into somebody else's life as a soulmate to teach them something, to teach them how to destroy the shadow, destroy the things that are holding them back. But there's I'm wondering, I want to check out why this peace card is in the reverse. Yeah, this just feels to me like there's some disharmony within you, and it's making, something about your home space and something about soulmates in your home space. But something's not feeling quite harmonious for you here. Let's keep going. I feel like either you're coming in to help somebody transform in your home space, or what feels like home to you. It depends where you feel at home, right? That depends. So it's going to be different for everyone. All right, let's pull some tarot. Let's see what this is about. I know that transformation is definitely involved, but it's more than transformation. It's like guiding people, and that isn't always an easy path, right? But it's a very rewarding one when people start. Just let me take another look at these cards. If there's any other synchronicity I'm missing. Is there another synchronicity? The Dove of Peace is in here. And over there you're hugging that bunny. And bunnies are about abundance. And penguins mate for life. So this could be about love too. There could be a love relationship, or a karmic relationship, or a, dare I say, I really don't want to bring up twin flame, but I think it's very karmic. I think this was a meant to be relationship, and one that I guess we'll suss it out. We'll suss out. Are you each teaching the other something, or is it one-sided? Curious. Now I'm really curious. Very curious. All right. One more shuffle and we'll pull. All right. Let's see. What is the underlying energy? It is 8 of Cups. This is the in this particular deck, they call it indolence. So this is walking away from what no longer emotionally serves you. And I always see the 8 of Cups as walking the spiritual path as well. Well, it does tie into the message of this destroyer card, helping people walk away from what no longer serves them. That's what it feels like. All right, let's keep going. Let's pull some. Ooh. Oof is what I have to say about that central card. I'm going to lay them all out and then we'll talk. Oof, even more. Wow. Spirit. They're just asking where they wanted me to lay out the cards next. Spirit chooses how and where and why. So we will talk about all of these as soon as I get it all laid out. Whew. Nine of Wands. Oh, thank you. I wanted to pull one more card on the outcome because I don't like ending on a Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands isn't always bad or it's not always negative, but it is a card of fortitude and perseverance. So there's a lot that you've been through, Earth signs. And I will be pulling one card of guidance for each sign at the end for each of you individually. And I'm saying that to remind myself. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Here's the Tower card. I was talking about this earlier when I was talking about the Destroyer card. I see these are similar energies to me. The Tower card is the card of destruction, right? Of a sudden change coming in, and and it could be shocking. It's a sudden change coming. And see how the Statue of Liberty has been, she's underwater. So it's like a sudden flood has come in and overtaken her. So it's an act of God, right? An act of the universe coming in. So if you're resisting something, God, Spirit, God, Source, whatever you call your higher source of wisdom will come in with a situation that makes you have to start over, maybe. And usually it's an ending, right? It's a tower moment. Things are tumbling down. And it's usually something, once it's down, there's no going back. And it is crossing at the core of your reading, you've got the Six of Swords energy, which is in the reverse. And notice those Six of Swords pointing right at a heart. And what's interesting about this is not only is it at the core, this is the energy of, look, it's a serpent too. Serpents shed their skin. It's another message of transformation, leaving things behind that no longer serve you. Feeling like you're resisting some transformation here, Earth sign. I'm not sure what it's about, but it's probably heart related. So something that needs to be shed here around the heart. But these two cards are similar in energy, except this one has a more spiritual feel to it, a more emotional, and this one has a more cutting, like swords are about thoughts. So intellectually needing to leave and shed some things and leave them behind. Emotionally needing to leave some things behind. So walking your spiritual path requires that, always requires that. I don't think that's something anybody gets away with on the spiritual path. And you are in that priest archetypal energy. So some tower moment, some possibly, I don't like to use the word shocking, so I'd rather say sudden energy will come in, or something suddenly comes in to affect this walking away energy, this moving. This is usually a walking into calmer waters energy, but you don't feel like that. You feel unsettled here in the mind. But some change is coming in. Something's going to change this. I'm going to get a clarifier on this. So the Four of Wands is the placement of it is the placement of what is a limitation around this energy. And this is where Wands is they call it the completion card in this deck. I don't really like that word for this card. Four of Wands is about, so it's a celebratory card. It's a celebratory card in the home. Home is being mirrored here, the home. So feeling at home in and of yourself. Why is this, so what is this about? Why is the Four of Wands showing up as a limitation? So maybe just something in the home is limiting you in some way. So let me see. Something, oh, now you got the Four Pentacles. Holding on to something. Withholding, holding on too tight, or maybe it's around money. She is someone who's trying to manage her money, save her money, spend wisely, frugally. Two fours. So limitation, okay, this makes sense. In numerology, fours are about foundations, creating a solid foundation, actively creating like a financial foundation. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be other foundations. You're trying to create a solid foundation here. And it feels like so it doesn't feel like you have a solid foundation. Like you don't feel, look how the house is just dangling here in the air. So it's not grounded. It's the first time I've ever thought about this way. There's like an ungroundedness here. Oh, wow. All right, Earth signs, what is going on here? All right, let's keep going. I gotta keep watch on the time. So you've got Queen of Discs. Am I right about that? Yes. No, this is the Page of Discs, excuse me. They call them something different in this deck. It gets confusing because they don't call this the Page, they call it the Princess in this one. So the Page of Discs, she's the kindergarten teacher in this deck, but she's a teacher. Page of Discs, every time I see a Page of Pentacles card in the reverse, there's a lesson not being learned. There's some lesson not being learned. It may be around money because she is a pentacle and we've got Four Pentacles here. Let me see if I can get some clarity on what the lesson is. What this lesson is about. Oh gosh, no, I don't like that. I can see the Tower. One card, just one, please. One. This is not a 3-hour reading, Spirit. Just one card. Just kidding. I kid, Spirit. So the lesson is around wisdom. Well, wisdom. The lesson requires you to go inside for some answers here. You have the answers. Or maybe, the lesson is about going, let me get another clarifier, because this guy could go like 100 different directions with that energy. Whoa, love. Ace of Cups. The lesson is around self-love, I think. If not self-love, wisdom about how you offer love, possibly. The lesson is around self-love or how you give love. I keep feeling and hearing give love, how you give love, how you give your emotions. Cups are emotions. Wisdom, the lesson has to do with how you emote, or how you are in, maybe possibly how you are in relationship. Okay, I'm going to keep going because I don't want to get stuck. I think you'll know if it resonates with you. Oh, and guess what? Oh, Rose. You got the Ace of Cups here in the conscious. So this down here. This Page of Pentacles is more in the subconscious, which makes so. Why we go internal, why we do the hermit thing, is so that we can go inside and gain wisdom to learn this lesson, and it has to do with love. That in the conscious, you're in the Ace of Cups in reverse. Now that could mean a variety of things. To me, most of the time it feels like there's some self-love needed. If this is about relationship, let me see what else is going on over here. I'm not seeing relationship cards though. So this may be how you emote, how you offer your love. May have to do with some familial, some family, some generational wounding around how love is offered. Earth sign. Maybe you know what this is. So Ten of Pentacles is family, right? And then Page of Swords. Messaging coming in. Ideas. Studies. And so learning is involved here. Thinking. Or speaking. Messages. What are you trying to tell me, Spirit? Speaking the truth. You might need to speak truth to some family member. They may be younger. They may be female, but this is not gender specific. So it could be male. But they could be younger. Or it's either you need to speak some truth of love to them, or they need to speak some truth of love to you. This feels very much your soulmate energy could be, and a soulmate can be a family member. Like, could be a sister, a brother, a mother, father, cousin. If they're coming in to teach you a lesson, they're a soulmate. So there might be some communication here that is going to come in. And what is going to happen? What is this communication? It's going to be around reciprocity. I need you to treat me with respect. I'm treating you with respect. Why aren't you treating me with respect? Why are you making me doubt myself? Wow, that was a quick download. Why are you making me doubt myself? Family member, whoever that is. Holy goodness. So I don't think this is about romantic love in any way. Familial, some generational, ancestral, or past life behavioral energy showing up here with a family member, possibly that's a soulmate for you to help you learn a lesson around how you offer your love. Whew. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's all like coming together. I hope it is for you too. It is for me. So let's keep going because I'm running. Oh, I'm still at 23 minutes, so we're good. You're showing up in the energy, Earth sign, of what they call luxury in this deck, but this is the Four of Cups. This is the crying over spilt milk. For a lot, it's like you ignore the big cup of milk and focus only on the already empty cups, right? So it's a card of ingratitude sometimes, or there's another word, luxury. I don't know why they call this luxury, because that's not what it's not. To me, the Four of Cups is about, there's an opportunity to see what the divine is bringing in for you, but choosing not to see it. Like it's more like, what's that word? Oh, please let me drag this up from my depths. It almost came out. Sloth? Like, it's like indignation, like I didn't get what I want or I deserve, and I'm going to be a spoiled brat about it. I'm just going to sit around in my underwear and watch TV. Like, and there's another word coming up, not sloth, it's not it. Maybe a little sloth, but it's also like refusing to see that there is something good that can be done or being offered to you. Whew, ooh, that was deep. I wish I could come up with the words I want. There's a feeling of, I can't wish so. The word will come as soon as I end this video. The word will come to me. It's really a card of not seeing what the divine has in store for you and just ignoring it, being indolent almost. The energy around you is one of truth. Like the truth wants to, like big ass, look at that sword, truth wanting to come in. This is an opportunity is in your energy space to tell the truth, to speak your truth, to be authentic. Let me get a card on that, because when we speak our truth, sometimes it can come out in ways that aren't emotionally supportive, and I'm concerned about that because of the lesson being around how you offer love. Oh my God, I'm getting cards flying everywhere. So please, Spirit, can you give me? Oh, wow. So, okay. So this sword of truth, I just call it the sword of truth because that's what it is. It's speaking the truth. It's being the truth. It's being authentic. It's not holding back. It's an opportunity to do that. But that energy is making you feel disempowered and out of control. Like you're losing control. It's also this opportunity needs you to surrender. Someone is trying to tame the lion in you. You might be someone, and it's the heart, something about the heart. Could be a fire sign. Does not have to be. Leo, Aries, but it could be, but let's just say that this truth, this opportunity of speaking the truth, is going to require you to use your strength, your courage, get a backbone, and do some letting go of controlling. So this is a conversation. This is a conversation opportunity. You're going to have to tap into your gentle side, my friend. You're going to have to tap into your gentle side. This conversation needs to be gentle. So this family member needs you to not be having, needs you not to, how do I want to say this? Needs you not to be in control, needs you to be soft, as opposed to being controlling, manipulative, loud, angry. So you have an opportunity, Earth signs. You have an opportunity here, and it's a great opportunity. How you deal with that energy is up to you. You've got free will. You go into this conversation angry, it is going to fall short of what you're trying to do. Your fears or hopes section. Prince, this is the Knight in this deck. This is the Knight of Cups. And they call it the filmmaker in this deck, which I love because it also talks about creating someone coming in, riding their white horse, right? The Knight in Shining Armor card is what this is. Someone creating an illusion. So your fear is that, oh, sorry, Lucy's in the background screaming, sorry. Shush. Okay. I may have to pause and put her away. I mean, put her outside. Put her away. Your fear is that someone is either delusional or creating illusion. All right, let me pause. Sorry about that. She will cry if I don't put her in the bedroom. So again, this is you worried that someone's a little trying to create something. Like it's almost like you feel like they're creating illusion, or they're delusional, or there's something about their emotions involved here. There's a concern about the emotions and how they're being used. It's almost like emotional warfare or something showing up. And in your completion placement, we've got the Nine of Wands, and they call it fortitude in this deck. And Nine of Wands is that energy of having been through a lot, learned a lot, you're boundaries are high, your healthy boundaries are high. And you got the Fool to clarify it, because I pulled one more card on top of it, because when you end up with this, it's like I've been wounded, right? Something has wounded me. I'm stronger for it, right? It's called fortitude. But the wounding energy is in your outcome. So my boundaries are high, and we've got the Fool. I love that you've got the Fool, because that means to me you are going to take a leap of faith into this opportunity to speak to your family member. You're gonna take a leap of faith. You're gonna do it. Spirit is behind you on this. So, that was crazy. Wow. Very specific. So this is not going to speak to every earth sign. So let's get a card for Taurus. One card of advice around this particular situation, and see what advice comes out from Spirit. Okay, that's too many cards. We want one card, Spirit, please. One card. So the other energy I'm getting here, earth signs, is that you are considering, if it's not you, somebody else is considering walking away. And it's this family member. This family member is considering walking away. Or you're considering walking away. Or maybe it's mutual. Taurus, you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in. It's a 10 card. It's change. Change is coming. Let me pull one more card. Change is coming around this, whatever this situation is. Now, change is change. Some people say this is good fortune. I see it as the Wheel of Fate, and fate doesn't always mean it's good or bad, right? So let's see if it'll give us a little clarifier as to the change. Change around your own ability to protect yourself. So, Taurus, this has to do with boundaries, self-protection. Again, sometimes protecting yourself means walking away. And that could be the change. Or maybe the change is just that you create better boundaries around. Maybe you just create better boundaries with this person. Whatever those need to be. So boundaries can be, yes, I don't mind if you come over to see me, but make sure you call first. I mean, I know that's very simplistic, but it's a boundary. Like if someone shows up at your house all the time and you don't like that, then they need to not do that. And you need to let them know, and they need to respect that. And that's just an example. Virgos, your advice is to... It's a card of celebration, 3 of Cups. Celebrate this. Let me get another card here. Celebration with friends, with family. It's a celebration. So maybe an opportunity around a celebration is when you have an opportunity to speak to your family member. Can you please clarify the 3 of Cups? Nothing's coming out. That's so odd. So I must be saying the right words. They must be flowing out of me. Oh, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Intuition. You'll know it. It's like you'll know when the situation is right. You'll have an action opportunity. This is an opportunity to take action. So I feel like at a celebration of some kind. So maybe there's a celebration. It could be a wedding, could be a picnic, could be whatever. Anniversary party, birthday party. Someone's having a party. Maybe it's a family party. This is usually friends, but something about this feels more familial. The whole thing's very familial. And if it's not, a soulmate, maybe it could be somebody who feels like a family member. All right, let's go with Capricorn. Advice for Capricorn, please. That's too many cards. One card, please. S'il vous plaît. Oh, 6 of Swords. Capricorn. So that's the card at the center of the reading, but it's in the reverse here. It's It's in the upright here for Capricorn. Capricorn, Spirit wants to walk you, row you, flow you into calmer waters. So let's get a card on it though. One card, please. And as we speak of water, we got the Moon card where our emotions are under the water. Like things need to be brought to the surface here. What will help you move into calmer waters is bringing something might need, again, this is repeating, there might need to be something needs to be brought to the surface and clarified. The conversation that we were talking about will help you feel like you're moving into smoother waters, like you're getting clear on something. Wow. All right, Cappies, that's where, Earth signs, excuse me, that's where I'm going to end it. Peace, love, and light to you. Thanks for being here.